listening to Second Wind with Joyce Buford, where women who are ready to expand their life adventure discover the tools to stop playing small and tap into the courage required to enjoy their second wind. Welcome. Good morning. You are listening to Second Wind with Joyce Buford, and I am delighted that you are here today. It's a little different from the normal interview process, but I found something I really wanted to share with you in this Christmas season. So I hope that you will enjoy knowing some additional facts about an author that has created a beautiful song called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. It's the beloved Christmas carol that has touched the hearts of many for over 150 years. The story began, this beautiful song is one of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of faith. The song was written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, one of the most famous poets in American history. Longfellow was born in Portland, Maine in 1807 and became a prominent figure in the literary world during the 19th century. He was known for his poetry and fiction, and his work has been widely read and admired for its beauty and insight. Longfellow wrote, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day in 1863. During a time of great turmoil and division in the United States. The country was in the midst of the Civil War, and the conflict had taken a heavy toll on Longfellow's personal life. In 1861, his wife Fanny died in a tragic home fire accident. And just a few years later, his son Charles was severely injured in the Civil War. Despite these personal tragedies, Longfellow remained resilient and found solace in his faith. He was deeply inspired by the Christmas season and the message of hope and peace that it brings. In I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, Longfellow expresses his desire for peace and reconciliation and his belief that one day all will be made right in the world. The song begins with these lines. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to men. These lines captured the joy and hope that Longfellow feels at Christmas, despite the difficulties he has faced. The song then goes on to describe the bells ringing out across the land, bringing news of peace and joy to all who hear them. Longfellow goes on writing his song and his poetry. And in despair, I bowed my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. Now, in these lines, Longfellow reflects on the pain and suffering that he has witnessed in the world and expresses it frustrated that peace seems so elusive. But he did not despair for long, as he is reminded of the enduring power of faith. He goes on with these words. Then pealed the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right shall prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men. These lines convey Longfellow's belief that despite all the struggles and hardships that we face, there is always hope for a better future. He believes that through faith and determination, we can overcome any obstacle and create a world of peace and love. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day has been recorded by numerous artists all over the years, and it continues to be a beloved Christmas carol to this day. Its message of hope and resilience is as relevant today as it was when Longfellow first wrote it. And it serves as a reminder that no matter how difficult our circumstances may be, we can always find strength and inspiration in our faith. So this is the story behind the beautiful and inspiring Christmas carol, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. It's amazing how appropriate that is today when we see the turmoil all over the world, in the United States, even in my little town of Tyler, Texas. We are faced by many of those sorrows, sadnesses, and threats of sorrowful times to come. So as I always do at the end of the recordings, I always ask for you to do this little assignment for me. I want you to hear the song performed so it can bring you closer to the message. And so I Googled, how grateful we are for Google, and there I could hear the bells. I heard the bells on Christmas Day. I ask you to do this today so that you can fully enjoy the message that's written in his song. Listen and share the message is always my request so that others can feel touched today and others can realize that we have been through troubled times before and we've come to the other side because of our faith and our trust in our Lord. So I ask you to take time to listen, share this with a friend that needs some support. This can be a special gift from me to you and you to your friend. So thank you for being here today. Share. And I hope that your holiday season is a beautiful experience. I'm so happy you came today. Merry Christmas.
Joyce Buford returns next week at the same time for another edition of Second Wind. Through the Joyce Buford Empowerment System, women are receiving the support they need through their transitions and are able to reclaim their true purpose with confidence. They receive the tools they need to map out new lives. You can find out more about her coaching services at joycebufordempowers.com.